the other wonderful groups from decades ago that we highlight on Friday nights. We don't have to clear that with corporate. We are corporate.
That's right.
So we're here doing what we enjoy doing, and we hope you guys enjoy listening.
All right.
To it. And we hope you enjoy.
All right. Well, let's get on with tonight's show. And tonight's show is featuring a band called Morning Rain, and I'm going to let Mr. Steve kick this one off tonight. So take it away, my friend.
Tonight's group is not a high school band. College and then some. We're talking about Morning Rain, R-E-I-G-N, like the reign of a king or, whatever. So, and they started at Willamette University. Lead singer Rick Seberg and guitarist Gene Helliker got together at a talent show. And they became friends and hooked up with 4 other guys, the original lineup. 66, 67 at Willamette University. Morning Rain included Bill Thomas on drums, Craig Chastain on rhythm guitar, Doug Shadow Hetherington on bass guitar, and Bob Baker on keyboards. And they started playing university dances and parties and everything else. However, in those days, the Salem Armory was just, it was just fantastic place to be. And a lot of the biggest groups in the nation knew that. The local promoter, Ed Doherty, knew that as well. He needed some local bands that, were not junk, that were talented to open for some of these biggest names in the country. So anyway, he was looking for local groups and found Morning Rain. They were playing armories, dance halls, every weekend, sometimes even midweek. Anyway, so during the golden days of rock and roll dance halls, Ed Doherty brought a lot of the big name artists to the region, using local bands as opening talent. Some of the groups that Morning Rain opened for at the Salem Armory included, check this out, The Doors. Again, I was in New York, I was a little young for this, but oh wow, the Salem Armory must have been the place, eh? So anyway, some of these venues included The Doors, the Dave Clark Five, Rick Nelson, Dino, Desi, and Billy, Peter and Gordon, the Young Rascals, the Turtles. Check this out, Three Dog Night, Paul Revere and the Raiders, Guess Who, Vanilla Fudge, and many others.
All right, 1968, the momentum continued to build as the group won local Battle of the Bands contest, which won them a chance to compete on a national television. The weekly teen music program hosted by Paul Revere and Mark Lindsay called The Happening 68, coming in at second place and winning prizes such as, believe it or not, power tools, luggage, and a small TV. And some of the personal changes occurred in the band later, and they are, Mr. Steve, who are they?
Well, all right, just on drums and keyboard. All right, the original guy on drums was Bill Thomas, and the original guy on keyboard was Bob Baker. Later on in the 60s, early 70s, they did have Tom Hellman on drums for a while, Howard Holland on drums for a while, Steve Tate on drums, and they had Larry Sieber on keyboards.
During 1968 through 70, the Morning Rain recorded several of their own original songs along with some of the cover tunes at Garland Studios here in Salem. 2 45 RPM records were released on Garland labels, leaving a lot of unreleased materials behind. An independent record label out of Germany, Perfect Toys, we heard that name before on another show.
We did.
Records, and Nashville's Sundays Records recently released most of the old unheard Morning Rain materials on compact disc and vinyl records.
Isn't that cool?
Sounds neat.
And I wouldn't have known that, but there must be that Perfect Toy record label we had heard of before in Germany. I did not know about Sundazed Sundazed.
Correct.
I did not know about Sundazed Records in Nashville, but that's an American record label. And this German record label, Searching neat stuff from decades and decades and decades ago, and re-releasing it, sometimes you say, on vinyl records.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
Vinyl's made a small comeback here in the recent years. But anyway, you got some music over there from Morning Rain. So let's take a listen to some of those,
You got it.
from what I understand, original recordings.
We are going to play But It's All Right. Big hit for The Impressions in 1963. They recorded it in 1969, released on Garland Records. We're going to hear Any Way That You Want Me, and that's also a very popular song, recorded in 1968, released on Garland Records. And then we got Feeling All the Things, recorded in 1970, and Wish I, recorded in 1970, and then again re-released, the same early recording, re-released on Sundazed Records just this year. So here's Morning Rain, starting out with But It's All Right, and then Any Way That You Want Me, Feeling All the Things, and Wish I, going back in time here, 92.7, 92.1.
Say get up when I was a kid. Now I'm old and my story's told, and I'm feeling all the things that I did. Yeah, I'm feeling all the things you did. Yeah, my bones are so feeling all the things you did that I can't do anymore. It was like playing to get up and go to work each day. Yeah, nothing to it, and on Fridays I get my pay. Yeah, put my party shoes on and dance the night away. The things I did when I was young, I just can't do today. Yeah, feeling all the things you did. Yeah, my bones are so feeling all the things you did that I can't do anymore. Stories told, and I'm feeling all the things that I did. Yeah, feeling all the things you did. Oh, my bones are so feeling all the things you did that I can't do anymore. Feeling all the things you did. 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 Feeling all the things you did.
92.7, 92.1. Well, there you go. All four
Wow.
of their songs. And you know what? They were all good to great.
Woo!
But, the first
Lordy.
two were not their original tunes. But they were covers, as you pointed out, Mr. Stephen. What were your thoughts of
Liked
their
them both.
covers? They were
Liked them
good.
both.
Mhm.
It's all right. I thought they did a very good job of one that was first done, kind of half soul, half blues by the Impressions.
1969.
In 1963, they did this in '69.
Right. That's what I was meaning.
Any way you want me. Really neat song. I think they kind of stretched to do that one, and I thought that was nice. I enjoyed that. The one I liked of the four, the best, was number 3, recorded in 1970.
Feeling all the things.
And it was a little longer than the other 3. It was, lordy.
The first two, by the way, Steve, was on Garland Records. The second two was on Sunday's Records.
And again, recorded in 1970 on Sunday's Records this year. Maybe not in 1970. They could have been on Garland Records in 70. I don't know. But they were recorded in 1970. And again, as we were talking about before, there's a record label in Germany that we ran into with Grant and the Blue Boys, and then this Sundazed Records in Nashville that are re-releasing some old stuff. And I wonder, man, if I had their catalog.
It'd be fun to snoop through, wouldn't
lordy.
it? Yeah.
Can you imagine some college group in Ohio? You got a couple of them from Louisiana. I don't know whether they are tuned into Oregon only, or I doubt that. Perfect Toy Records in Germany. Some
right.
Dazed Records in Nashville. So I think, to me, that is a huge thing, that if we could get the catalog of some Dazed Records and permission to play it.
Yeah.
Perfect Toy Records in Germany. So we could just go over all of their stuff.
Be fun, wouldn't it?
Woo, doggies!
Yeah.
But so anyway, re-recorded on some Dazed Records.
Feeling all the things.
52 years later, and so you apparently can get it.
Wish I. Was a good song too.
A little slower tempo than I would have liked. However, I got to thinking about it, and it was a rock and roll, folksy kind of combination. It was her thoughts on the Vietnam War.
Yep.
And if you'd have told me that was done by the Grateful Dead,
you would have believed it?
I would have believed it.
Yeah.
I don't think they set out in 1970 to redo the Grateful Dead. I don't think they did. I no doubt the Grateful Dead set out to redo them. It was folk rock, good harmony, little slower tempo
Very
than a lot of
similar
rock
style,
bands
though.
were doing in 1970. Very similar in style to the Grateful Dead.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed the hell out of it. My favorite was probably the third one we played.
Feeling all
my
the things.
God,
Yeah.
great harmony and great instrumentation. And could I see them opening for whoever
All
at the
those.
Salem Armory? Oh, hell yes.
The Young Rascals,
Dang,
the
they were
Turtles,
good.
Three Dog Night,
Yeah.
Paul Revere and the Raiders, the Guess Who, and many, many other big names.
Yupper. Have you ever been to a concert? I know I have. Where the opening group, opening band, whatever, is really good, and you're there to see the headliner. Frank and the Schmidlaffers. And you're out there in the audience, and you're going, wow, that opening band.
Wow.
Dang.
Yeah. Caught your attention real quick.
Yeah. And
Got you in the mood for the
I'm thinking-
headliners.
And
for
Morning
sure.
Rain would have.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, there you go, folks. There's our featured band for tonight, Morning Rain, Salem, Oregon. So hope you enjoyed it. 92.7, 92.1.
Dang it.
We're going to get right back into some more music. Your requests are welcome. 405-1274. Got Mr. Steve here in the studio for...